hear the sharing of instructions on the field from the captain. A lot of these guys come from the forces in Gambia. So taking an order, I think, is also very, very easy.
Yes, they need to bring it down to at least 10 per over. 15 per over, too high.
It's an inside edge, Brand Bennett. Commitment, everyone, body and soul. They're not.
Paper has already turned blue.
Peter reminding us of his chemistry class. But weaving with one hand, that will fly to the boundary. Half tracker from Jaju. And goes all the way for 6.
That was another easy picking. Short, and just given the treatment that it deserves. All the way to the net area. Again short, again same treatment, but this one goes further, all the way.
The Kenya Power Department may have to send an invoice to Cricket Kenya because of the damage that's been happening. Half tracker again from Jaju. This time Sikandar Raza helps himself. You can see there are the workers running for their lives. Kenya Power, I'm sure, is going to invoice Cricket Kenya because there's been a lot of carnage. Yesterday, Rwanda put to the show 240. Today, it's the Gambia. We only 12 overs in, and Zimbabwe is 185 for 3.
Third 50 on card for Raza is raised to 41. Look at Jaju, 4 overs, 2 for 53, and he's the best of them because he's got 2 wickets.
Not very good reading for the bowlers today. I think they'll need an ice bath when they go back to the hotel.
Yes, this is the coldest ice bath you can take. You need a double ice bath.
Oh, that was hit with so much power from Ryan Ball. David Pamba has been jumping all over since the game started. He's been in trouble.
Yeah, this one just sheer power. Pure power. Going straight to the boundary.
Goes again, Ryan Ball gets the boundary this time. Inside the rope, 1 bounce 4. Hitting a range today.
Yeah, that was a picked with power again, but this time directed to the gap.
Now I know why Ismaila Tamba wanted to negotiate that toss with Sikandar Raza, especially when Zimbabwe elected to bat first.
Yes, Sikandar Raza is enjoying having the toss. He said it's not easy to bat second at Waraka. Tricky pitch.
Run ball goes again, this time on the leg side. Someone there trying to catch. Mustafa Sware with the butterfingers today. Get to go around very quickly, go to the ball, but unfortunately with your hands pointing down, the chances of you taking a catch.
Yeah, I think you should check those sheds. So we're missing the length on the line of the catches.
$194 for 3 in 12 overs. High score in T20 eyes is 314 for 3. Nepal versus Mongolia. That record may be under threat if Zimbabwe continue like this. Sikandar Raza, you beauty. That one into the next training school here, close to the Ruaraka. Ashraf Hashimi. It's throwdowns. These are like throwdowns you would say for Zimbabwe.
This is a day that is they're doing power hitting, dispatched with ease, all the way to the other ground.
The training school here. The 200 comes up for Zimbabwe. 200 for 3 in 12.5. We still have a long way to go in the game. Probably the team analyst has whispered to them that the high score is 314. Goes again, Sikandar Raza, but there's protection. Because what Zimbabwe is doing right now, that even in the first corners, they're not stepping on the brakes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they decided to use this as power hitting so that they see how powerful they are. 13 overs, 201 for 3.
And decided to bat first. Sikandar Raza might be. Sikandar Raza, 48 from 18 balls, close to half century. Ryan Ball has also been dispatching balls from his end, 25 from 10. Bubakar Kuyate will come back into the attack.
Trying for some Yorker there. He bowled 2 overs. He went for 35. He's got 2 to go. He's coming to see if he can control the damage.
And it's not like they have a lot of bowling options in their team, so those that are required to bowl will have to bowl regardless of how many runs you're going for.
Yes, they'll need 6 more overs after this. Adding into their work.
In his 3 overs, despite picking up a wicket. Judge went for 53 in 4, picked up 2 wickets. Up in the air somewhere, chance for a catch, and it's taken. They find a
opening the batting. Stephans.
It's not Brian Bennett walking out, that's Ryan Ball. Back for single because of the midfield. Only way to slow down Zimbabwe, I think, will be getting those wickets.
Yeah, they need to get a few more because the lineup has got big hitters.
Very well played by Clive Madande. Reverse paddle and races away to the boundary. They're coming out with their bag of tricks.
Now this is a delicate shot. Just turning the bat the other way. This mostly a play premeditated. You have to plan for it. Forcing the captain to try and change the field angles and bring somebody to cover that. It always opens up another. If you do that.
Good one from Boba Kuyate. Got a wicket over run ball. After total, they'll finish around 270. On the charge, Clive Madande. Thick outside edge. Chase his own. Thinks about coming back. He will get back. They get 3 runs.
Up the trees. Power going. Gives everything into that. Up the trees.
.240. You feel they'll better that score yesterday is what they got. Oof.
They'll get to 240 in the next 2 overs. So they're always going to better that. This is a big one.
I don't know why the rest of his teammates just clapping for him now. But I got to that half century 7 runs ago.
Maybe the scoreboard. Too many runs for them to keep tabs.
Today the scoreboard operators will earn their pay. Because they've had to work very hard, you have to keep changing the runs.
Ashraf, they are nearly bowling a noble. If we bounce the ball in the other pitch, now again it becomes a noble. He nearly did that. The biggest one you'll see today.
And hits very hard. I like the way Clive Madande hits. He's trying to hit in the TV. They call it the TV, which is a side screen. It's not going across the line or slow. Good runner. And distance, very good.
This is sheer time. Yeah, in the middle of trying to get the run out. They shot the ball and the feet.
With a lot of power, you could be in trouble. Gambia can take out your
the football here.
something, but
killing the ball there. See on that particular one, there's a full toss. Just lift it up. The idea there was just to give it height.
Those that are seated under the trees are running for cover. That was a very, very big over. Total of.
What's the highest T20 score, Dennis?
35 runs come off that over.
What's the highest we've got in the T20 match? 277 for 4 already. That was punched. But it's hard a nightmare in this pitch. I was afraid for them to knock each other, but there was no call from either of them.
Shot for Sikandar. Chance for a catch, but straight through the fielder's hands. For a 6. Sikandar Raza hits the ball so hard.
And it continues. Is this on the up, picking it? You can see the power of the bat.
Our man there suffered at the boundary.
Bat speed there is amazing.
He's been running a lot of traffic, Mustafa Swari. This time, there's enough height and distance. Get a half a dozen. Such party has gone to look for that ball.
This is a kind of bowling that you don't need advice. Just want to finish the over and go your way.
From one bowler to another, Peter knows what it means to be on the back end of some hitting. Sikandar Raza has raced to 77 from 28 balls. He's hit 8 maximum.